Hello, I'm Claudia Kay and welcome back to my channel. So I have a small haul today. If I sound a little croaky, allergies are getting me. It's not even full on fall yet. Allergies are getting me, you guys. Ugh. I have to show you something before I show you my haul. Look at the tomatoes coming out of my mom's garden. Aren't they gorgeous and delicious? This is my favorite time of summer when the tomatoes are coming on. I love tomatoes fresh out of the garden. They taste so much better than store-bought. All right, so you guys, I cannot believe that I missed our local flea market on Saturday. I'm so disappointed. I never miss it, except that this one was really close to the last one. And they don't do them monthly. They do them like 8 times a year, so they're at odd times. So it was on August 1st. The next one's going to be on August 31st. So go figure, but I completely missed it. Sad about that. But Lincoln Highway Byway sales start Thursday, and my niece and I have a plan, and we will be heading out. So hopefully I source you guys fantastic items. That's my goal. And then everything I'm going to show you today was just local yard sales. I did hit a really nice street sale where like I could park the car and walk to a bunch of them. I actually got a blister. It's been a while since I had a blister on my foot. But that was nice that, you know, I didn't have to like hit one and then drive for another 5 minutes before I hit another one. And so it was nice to find a street sale. Street sales, block sales, community sales, those are my favorite because you get to hit a lot of places without wasting a lot of gas. But the one collection I bought was an entire collection of collectible shoes, ceramic, glass, and resin. So I don't know if anybody's a shoe collector or if they would like an instant collection, but I've lotted it up and I'm going to show you everything that I got. But I also got some really pretty pieces of glass too. So we're going to start off with a piece of glass. And as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And comment down below and tell me what your favorite item out of today's haul was. All of these items will be available for sale on Wednesday, 10 a.m. Eastern time on my channel. I always go live on Wednesday mornings. And I hope to see you there. So first piece is, let me make sure that I'm getting this right, because this, I believe it's Dagenhart. Let me look up. Yes. So this is Dagenhart, and it has a bit of a slag to it. I don't know if you guys are if it's coming across that the milkiness in it is slag, a bit of slag glass, because it's clear up here at the top. This is the Forget Me Not pattern, and you can see the Dagenhart inside the heart. And we had talked about this on Glass with Class, and it's a toothpick, so it's this size, but it's beautiful. But the Dagenhart molds were sold to Boyd's, and they didn't use the D. And then some reproductions were made by Mosser, and Mosser put an underline underneath the D so that you knew it was Mosser. So this is an original Dagenhart, and they did go out of business in the early 70s when the Mrs. passed away, and the Dagenhart company lost she lost her husband in, I think, 1964. But beautiful, beautiful piece of glass. And set those aside. Got a Lefton Kewpie. You can see its wings. And it is Bisque, and Bisque gets those marks. So even though he got a bath, he's still got those marks. Apparently, he is not happy to live here. And he had the tiniest bit of a Lefton tag still left, and I could not save it because he needed a good scrub. So, little Lefton baby. And I think I have found more Kewpies so far this year than like I have in the whole years before this that I've been doing this. Found a lot of Kewpies lately. This might be one of my favorite things, you guys. He's a poodle ashtray. And he's little, like he's not. Made in Japan, redware, poodle ashtray. These are the kind of poodles that my grandma liked. I have a second ashtray, but did not see this chip. So I don't know if this chip happened after she put it in the bag or if I just missed it. You know, when you're in a dark garage picking up items, but like, it's a pretty big chip. So I don't know. Rest Your Ash. It's the Florida one. Don't know if anybody be interested with that chip. I was very disappointed when I got home and it had that chip. Now this is funny because I had just seen these on Halen Vintage's channel. And they are the salt and pepper shaker in that hard plastic. And it's funny because they are listed online as mice. They are listed online as bears. They can be whatever you want them to be, but they are adorable. And there is a bit of, I didn't take the stoppers out and scrub the inside of them, so you can see a bit of maybe pepper down in there. So stinking cute. Okay, next up, cat shoe. I have owned this one and sold this one before. Classic amber. And it's unmarked, but the detail on it makes me think it's a Fenton. The arms are very detailed. And it feels like a Fenton. This one would have gone straight into my collection if I had not sold off my collection right before I moved, because I've never seen this one before. Now, let me see. I'm pretty sure it's Mosser. Look at the shape on this one. I've never had this one before. So no chips, no cracks on either of the amber glass shoes. It's even got detail back here. Look at the heel shape. It's absolutely gorgeous. So no chips, no cracks. I do think it's Mosser. So beautiful. So beautiful. I showed it to my mom and she goes, "Oh, that'll fit in your collection." I'm like, "No, I sold all of that." No collection anymore. I sold it. Okay. Well, let me do the... So this shoe was the reason that I bought the whole shoe collection and then got it home and found out how to chip. So it's very sad. And it sounds like the shoe collection had belonged to a family member of hers that had passed away, and they just got thrown into a box together. And the person that had owned them had them out displayed on a shelf, and they were dusty. Dusty. I spent a lot of time cleaning these. I was very disappointed because look at the blue slag. Ugh. It's so good. It's so stinking pretty. Again, with the details, you can see them even better on this one. Now, thankfully, the chip is on the underside, but unfortunately, a chip. So I was sad. But it will be up for sale, even with the chip. It just means the price is reduced. Okay, let's see. Okay, I have the first lot of shoes that are being lotted together are a lot of ceramic shoes. Now, I know for a fact that this one was made in China, and I do believe that the next one I'll be showing you is also made in China. I know this one is because it still has its made in China sticker. So this is a modern one. This is the biggest. Look how big that is. And each of these have little little dings to the glaze, or they have little, like this one has a chip right here. So these are not going to be very much. Like I said, I'm going to offer them up, but I bought the whole collection for the glass shoes. The second one, ooh, let me move that. That is a big shoe. The second one in this collection actually does not have any chips or cracks. I don't see any damage to the flowers at all. So I was very surprised about that. It's this size. Now it is very clean. I had to let Dawn dish soap sit on these for a bit so that I could get them clean. But this is probably a made in China. It does not feel old, and nor does the bottom look old. But it's still pretty. And then 3 more that I'm gonna lot up together. So this will be the ceramic lot. I'll show them to you together. This one, Portugal. And if you've been with me a while, you know I like Portugal pottery better than Mexican pottery. I just like the look better. And this one has, you know, like a chip there. Do I have another one? But like I said, these had all been tossed into a box. Just makes me sad. Because obviously the woman that collected them just loved them. She collected a ton. Okay, this one, no markings, but this one does feel older. So I don't know anything about this one. And then last in this one, this is marked, but I absolutely cannot make that out. And this one has an old crack. So there is the old crack in it. So I don't know. I could not, that mark was too faint. And at first, because these were so dusty, I thought that was dirt on the bottom. And when I held up the light, I'm like, that's a mark. So I'll have that lot of ceramic shoes. And oh, I just realized that I didn't pull over the other shoes. I will in a second here. Now this one, I was a little bit disappointed because the obviously visible chip is where the price tag was. And there are some chips on the underside. Let me see if I can find them. On the underside. But this chip, the price tag was over this chip. So, yeah. This is a haul. Haul or haul? Oh, I don't remember. I think it's Hull. Yep, this one's a Hull. Hull, USA. And it's this pink and black. And it has some hard water staining, so I do believe it actually was used as a planter, which is its intended use. It's a nice size. Nice size. I almost didn't pick it up because it was so big. And I probably wouldn't have picked it up if I had seen this visible chip right here. Although I do think some black shiny paint, glossy paint, over the chips on the underside and the top, you'd probably be fine. But I don't very often find Hull. I find Hall's pottery a lot, but I don't often find Hull. So I was a little bit excited about that one. I'm gonna set that back there. Next up is a little bit of Imperial glass, the glass stopper. And this one looks like it did take a hit inside. It is not a crack. You cannot put a fingernail in it. But it looks like maybe somebody jammed this down too hard. So you've got an internal crack, but a little bit of Imperial glass, little cruet. It's gorgeous. And then lastly for the glass is going to be a Westmoreland wedding box that still has its original sticker. I don't know if I've ever seen it with an original sticker before. I've sold this one before, but I don't remember if it's in this pattern. This is the old quilt pattern, and somebody did put felt on the bottom, and I just left the felt on because it's still in good condition. And I could not find any chips or cracks on this. Making sure, no, that it's under the light. So Westmoreland old quilt pattern. I did pick up some jewelry for resale. So I picked up Sarah Coventry. I tell you, you guys show me 100 brooches and one Sarah Coventry in the whole brooch bag, I will pick out that one immediately. Sarah Coventry are my favorite brooches. So Mark Sarah Cove on the back. There's a flower brooch. And then a little West Germany. I really liked the color on this one. West Germany necklace. Isn't that pretty? So pick that up. Oh wait, I've got it hanging on. Like this. There we go. That one's marked West Germany. And then this one, which I could find nothing about, and it's unmarked, but it felt older. And I don't know if it was originally a buckle and somebody added the pin to make it a brooch. I don't know. I do not know enough about jewelry. And at the end, I'm going to show you. Oh, maybe I won't. Oh, no, there it is. At the end, I'm going to show you something I found. I'm going to ask you guys' opinion about it. And then I picked this one up and did not realize it had missing rhinestones, so it will be going into my craft jewelry. Wouldn't that have been amazing with that? It's missing 2 rhinestones, so it's missing one right there, and well, oh, and one down here. So missing 2 rhinestones. That's gonna go into my craft jewelry, but isn't that stunning? So pretty. Okay, I have to move. Oh, and I did picked this up for me, and then got home and realized it said sterling on it. So I did get a sterling silver ring, and it fits right there on me. And I hardly paid anything at all for it, so that was kind of cool. Okay, so I don't know that I can get those without moving, you guys. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. And I'm just gonna show you, I have all of these shoes. And I'm gonna split them up into 2 lots. They're not gonna be very much at all because like the resin ones that have glitter have gotten, you know, the dust gets onto the glitter. There is nothing you can do. It's not like you can dunk these in water. And then some of the resin ones have, let me see if I can find one, have like chips on them. So like a rhinestone's been chipped out here, chipped out here. So I am going to lot the whole container up into 2 lots, but let me tell you about them. So not quite half of them are Metropolitan Museum of Art shoes. And if they had been kept in their boxes, would have gone for between $10 and $30 depending on which shoe it was. They were not kept in their boxes. They were taken out. They were displayed. And, you know, and I'm not against that because I think people should enjoy their collections. That's another. And they're all marked. MMA, Metropolitan Museum of Art, and all of these were made in the Philippines. So I don't remember how many of those. And then the other ones that I have, which are interesting because I had never heard of these before. They're called Just the Right Shoe. And one of them still had a price on it, and it was originally $14.99. Now, when I looked these up on eBay, they are not worth near as much as the MMA ones. But interesting that they cost $14.99 when they were first made. And then there's a couple just random. There's one made in China, and then, like a couple like this. So I will lot those up very inexpensively because I just purchased them along with the rest of them. And then there was one more that I have to show you. Oh, look at this one. How stinking cute is that? So this one is actually brass with rhinestones. It's not resin like the rest of them. So I couldn't find anything at all online about this one, but that might be my favorite out of the smaller shoes. Okay, so last thing is I picked up another ring at that same garage sale, and when I got to cleaning it, because they were both very dirty, it says 10 karat gold on the inside. It's got this blue stone, but look what it turns into under a black light. And I cannot find anything that says, I just don't know enough about jewelry. So I don't know if it's something real. I have no idea. And then I thought, well, I have other blue stones. So I pulled them out. And one of these I know 100% is an Avon ring. Right? So this one's a bit darker, but do you see they're both blue? This one doesn't change at all. This one changes exactly the same as the other one. So this one right here is an Avon ring. This one, I don't remember where I got it. And the other stone that I had that changed was this one I'd picked up at a garage sale recently. And I'd shown you guys this one. And I do believe this one might be a ruby. But I don't know why the blue stones are turning hot pink. So if anybody knows anything about that at all, let me know. Because I just don't know enough about jewelry. And my head is so stuffed full of knowledge about glass, I cannot squeeze in a bunch of research about jewelry either. And I did try and research and couldn't find anything. So let me know if you guys know why blue stones would glow hot pink under a black light. Because I'm very confused. And also this one is set in 10 karat gold. So I don't know. I don't know. Okay, that's all I've got. Hope to see you guys at my sale on Wednesday. And if you live on the West Coast and you don't get up early enough to watch it, you can always watch it on the replay. It is never more than an hour. And usually it's between 30 and 45 minutes long, so it's a quick watch back. And I always have some items left over. If there is something that you were interested in and you want to see it, if it is still there or if it's sold or not. And remember, be kind. It doesn't cost you anything, and it may mean everything to someone else. Bye, guys.